Here we are.
Okay.
Lope, as promised, the other slide of the esophagus.
This looks familiar.
Yeah.
And once again, the lab has sent it to us. They keep sending these upside down.
Yeah.
It's like it's part of their persona.
We have Australians working in the lab. Obviously.
There it is. Right. It's right side up to them.
Yeah. So you've seen this one before in Foundations, where we were specifically focused upon the epithelium, doing the non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium.
Yes.
The other interesting feature of this one to me is when we go down to the muscularis propria / externa.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. Because let's look at that muscle.
I'm going to back out a little bit. See if we can get multiple sublayers here.
Lots of muscle. We have the 2 days. You get a sense that the upper one's running longitudinally and the lower one is cross-sectional.
Nigel, I think that's the opposite of what I expected.
Well,
is
life's a bit like that. It depends on the angle of the cut. You learn inner circular, outer longitudinal, then you look at it and work out whether the cut itself is longitudinal or cross-section.
Couldn't it also be a section taken through the esophagus and then they unrolled what was a cross-section?
Yeah. But for this one, the thing of interest to me is that you look at that muscle, that does not look, even at this magnification, like smooth muscle. And remember we talked in the previous one about the smooth muscle, peristalsis, all that sort of stuff. So here we seem to have, I would bet you went up the power, you'd find some striations.
Ah, okay. So looking up here, I see what looks like appears to be a very large cell with multiple nuclei that are located peripherally. Yeah. Let's zoom in on that one, and since it's cut longitudinally, we ought to be able to
cut perfect.
Oh wow! There they are.
Classic
Striations already at 20x. Let's go to 40. Wow.
As if by magic.
I mean, it looks almost unreal.
It looks like...
Looks like my monitor's having problems.
It looks like textbook. It's perfect.
It is, yeah.
Multiple nuclei on the outside, striations. That is striated / skeletal muscle.
Okay, so did somebody make a mistake here and give us the samples of esophagus from two different creatures? Like, what's happening?
What's going on? Well,
why is there skeletal muscle here and smooth muscle in the other one?
Well, we talked about this at the beginning. You control food.
I already forgot.
Yeah, well... You control flow through the GI tract on the way in and on the way out. So this is the upper esophagus, the upper third.
Right.
So you have skeletal muscle here because you want to control swallowing.
Right, and you can do that voluntarily. You can initiate a swallow.
Yeah. Just
thinking about it can make it happen, right?
Yeah.
But then once it's initiated, and the peristaltic wave passes along the esophagus, about a third to halfway down, we transition from skeletal muscle to
smooth muscle.
And then so you can start it by choice, but it's going to finish on its own.
Yeah, that's right. So the textbook way of saying it is the top third of the esophagus is the muscularis externus / propria is skeletal.
You can
striated.
You can say skeletal too, I guess.
Can we? The middle third is mixed, and you do get some sections where you find some smooth muscle and some striated muscle.
That's always cool.
Yeah. That's mid, and then the lower third is smooth muscle.
I want to point out, if you're in lab and you find a sample of the esophagus that has both a blending of skeletal muscle blending into smooth, raise your hand. Tell the facilitator that's a highlight.
Yeah, we want to photograph it and sell it to future years.
Can I also add, since I think the MS1s are going to learn in GSN block that for a happy, healthy human, it takes about 9 seconds for the esophagus to propel a bolus of food from the top down to the bottom where we enter the stomach. And that can happen out in space without any assist from gravity. You can even do a headstand, and the esophagus will push the food against gravity into the stomach with this muscle.
Yeah. Okay, I'm astounded.
Is there anything else we want to look at here?
Well, a bit of nerve there again.
Is that nerve?
That's probably nerve.
Can we resist?
Is that bit?
Nope.
No, not really. It's just badly stained muscle. Okay. But we're looking in exactly the right place to look for it, at the junction between the two layers of muscle.
Right.
So if you carry on scanning along there, we are going to find an Auerbach's plexus at some point.
I'm not sure. Actually, we were. Oh, yeah, no. Well.
Anyway, I think we'll leave that to the students to play with.
Good.
Okay, so I think that's highlighted the point of this, that the upper third of the esophagus is striated muscle.
Indeed it is.
So let's move on.
We shall.